Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Ready?
Now the man from nearby Baton Rouge, it's the LSU star Darius Geis. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
47's the mic.
From the 38, Haskins, flush to his right. That's complete to his tight end Sprinkle. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
On 1st down, this is Geis. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Give the Redskins 13 there on a 1st down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true.
Wow.
Offensive line.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Push him back. Push him back. Hey, stand open.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. He finds an opening past the 40. A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards.
You can script and diagram plays all you want, but no one really envisions something like that happening this early in the game. How about that run to get things started? Didn't he win NFC Player of the Week last week?
Yeah, he was on fire a week ago, and what a start to this one.
Yeah, no sign of him cooling down at all.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 17 there and a New Orleans 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Watch the safety creep. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Check three.
On the ground, Kamara. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On 2nd down, Kamara works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Check three.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And his bid for the 1st down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that 1st down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here.
56. Max 56. Watch the twist, watch the twist. Check safety, check safety. Set, cut. Pick the edge, pick the edge. 66, pull it, half. Shoot.
They'll try and run with Murray, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Latavius Murray unable to lower those shoulders and get the first. And the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs. Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at their own 24. Now Haskins on 1st down.
Oh, my God.
And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
Baby.
12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum right there.
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
4 down, 4 down, 4 down. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was looking for Paul Richardson there, and that'll make it 3rd down. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Montez Sweat able to get him for a loss of about 3.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
3rd and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. From the gun, Bridgewater. Looking here for Smith downfield.
Oh,
and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now Haskins to throw it.
Right there.
He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Joker, 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 Joker. 61. Max, watch. Right. Bravo. Right, 56. Mark, 56. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Here's Geis. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Check, 47. Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Watch it.
They'll try and get it with Geis. And Geis is going to be stopped short as he did not get the push he needed. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Haskins. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Will Lutz on for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Haskins. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
third down. Here's Haskins. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Coming up at the half, a reminder we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. On first down, it's Haskins. He's going to walk one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Washington. Josh Doctson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Redskins have taken the lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. A run there on first down gets 3 up to the 28. And it's Reuben Foster in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll run. This is Kamara looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Open man is Michael Thomas. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Well, that'll get them the first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Running with Kamara. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop. A tip carry for Kamara. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working.
47, hold on. That's it. Time to go night-night. Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin in the final seconds of the first half. And the Redskins get the quick strike touchdown. Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his...
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Redskins who have the lead here. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway.
Come on, fellas.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. From the 30 on second down, Bridgewater. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A gain there of 30 big ones. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. To throw, Bridgewater. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
What's going on?
So he can't hang on. And as I watch that unfold, I remember an expression
you know
that I've heard.
right?
Maybe
Yeah,
from
I
you,
saw
I don't
that,
know. But
man.
you're going
How
to
you
get
beat
beat
that
anyways.
last
Might as well hold on to the
man,
ball.
let me tell you about this
Coach
nigga,
said
man.
that,
Yo,
right?
he
Not
was
an
so
actual
heated,
player.
yo.
I know he
No
was.
chance at all.
Well, let me read you the
Easier said
message
than
you
done.
sent me, man. Let me go to it so I'll make sure I read it to you, right?
32.
This nigga,
2nd and
man.
10.
Yo, I
Here's
can't
Haskins
even.
again.
He took this shit so serious. He said,
And he's
He
corralled
said,
at
"You
the
dumbed
40,
me down,
but not
dude.
before picking up
Playing
yards
you
on the
was like
completion,
playing a
but now
third
they face
grader.
third
Good
down.
game." Yo, I would slide back, laugh out loud, ... Good game. And that was it, yo. He was so mad, yo.
3rd and 2 now.
Oh my
Haskins.
God, he was mad.
Richardson has it.
Yeah,
And he'll work
yeah,
it
he was
across
mad.
midfield
He thought I
inside the
dumbed his
45.
game down because he stayed in
17
the
yards
same
that time, and
formation
a
all
Washington first.
game, yo. All
We
game.
always hear about the
And he
connections
mad that
some
he told
quarterbacks
I
have with
dumbed him
certain
down. I ain't got
receivers.
nothing to do with his
I
offensive
think
play
this guy
calling.
has a connection
Yo,
with
he
just about
stayed in the
everyone.
same
Didn't mind throwing
offensive
it in there against
formation all
double
game.
coverage to him.
And he
Show
tried
some
to stay in the
confidence.
same
Supreme
defense all game,
Big
but it
time
wasn't
confidence that
stopping
he would make the play for him, and he did.
the stretch play.
Past the
So he had to
35, he'll be
switch up.
dropped a
Now he
yard or two
mad.
shy
Yo,
of
this
the
dude
30.
is hilarious,
12 yards
yo.
is the pickup, and
Hilarious.
it's good for
Yo,
Washington first down.
he got the damn Jets. He don't even run the ball. I knew he wasn't going to run the ball, so I wasn't even playing. I ain't playing for the run the whole game because I knew he wasn't never going to run the ball. One thing about jigging his game, that ain't never going to change. He always going to want
So
that.
second and long, you gotta be
You
careful
know,
not to
so,
fall
yo,
off
he
the
is
field.
hilarious, yo.
And he's brought down at
That,
the
he was
34,
pissed, though,
calling a gain
man.
of
He was
4.
upset.
I'm sure he was, boy.
Yeah.
Man,
Oh, my God. He'd be wild about it.
that jump funny, yo.
56 to Monk.
Yeah,
56,
yeah.
56. Quit talking about it. Hey, bring it.
Great. I'm great. Join, Allen. See if it'll let me.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Haskins.
Don't you let him
Yo,
get
Does
that.
it all for the
Oh,
end
Yeah, let me
zone.
get off.
And
Let
it's
me get off here so I can talk
incomplete,
to Allen when
almost
I join him.
intercepted.
Oh, all right, cool.
He had a great shot of picking that off in the end zone. It brings up 4th down. Now the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th
47
down.
to Monk, boy. 47. Check, check.
They're going on 4th down. Haskins.
Come on, you gotta pick
Goodness,
that.
this is incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over it. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, "Hey, you got anything for this one?" Might get radio silence back.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Kamara. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On the ground, this is Commish. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 11 yards there. First down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Now
That's my
Commish.
fault.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41.
Make a play like that.
Back down here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the fourth quarter of play.
3 down, 3 down.
The busy night continues for Kamara. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9, and it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Here we go with Kamara. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Toss play, Camara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. In on the stop, the safety, Troy Apke. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on third down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Camara trying the right side. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Tight end's right. 3 down, 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down, 3 down.
Now Bridgewater on 4th down. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Redskins' defense going to take over on the turnover on downs. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. Third down, here's Geis. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
47 marks.
Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. And that's caught inside the 35.
Wow.
Touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams...
And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, it's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They just had to turn.
And down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. The Saints on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and forever. Bridgewater to throw it. Wow. And his guys are going to take over at at the 34-yard line. Thomas, the intended target.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
That's trash. That's trash. Go, go.
Haskins going to try to throw it. He lets this one fly toward the... And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. He was looking for Paul Richardson there, but it'll be second down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10. Second and 10 now. Haskins. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Good game, bro.
So hail to the Redskins as they get the victory here. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter.